Hello everybody, Imminent Storm here, and welcome back to Hearts of Iron 3. In the last episode, we did our final push against Great Britain. We were able to take all of the victory points that they had that I could find, and even then, it still wasn't enough. They were like 97% surrender progress, and we even went over and grabbed Fiji. So I had to resort to trying to drop a nuke on a valuable province to try to reduce their national unity to a point where they would surrender. And as we were dropping that nuke, the game crashed. Now, I am absolutely sure, that had that nuke gone off, their national unity would have dropped by 4%. They would have gone below the threshold needed to actually surrender, and Great Britain would have fallen. So, Great Britain, for all intents and purposes, fell last episode. It just crashed as soon as it happened. I think that's probably why the game crashed. Something happened during the processing where everything was, getting shifted over to me that caused the whole thing to crash. So I went back, replayed it, and actually with, the knowledge that I had from the last episode, was able to actually get things done a little bit quicker. So, the United Kingdom has been defeated, and as you can tell from its black name tag, I have made it a puppet state. So, the United Kingdom is now a part of the Axis, and they actually have a pretty decent military from getting puppeted. I have my forces over here. I'm in the process of sending them back to Turkey here. So we're shifting everybody back home. Just so that, I can keep them properly supplied and everything while I begin to plan for, the next stage of things, which is going to be the invasion of the United States. And we also puppeted Ireland as well. Now, I may have to do the same to Portugal here, because they are drifting toward the United States, or the Allies. Because the Allies still has a lot of guys in it. See, they're drifting toward the Allies, and we don't want them to join the Allies, if at all possible. So, what I'm going to have to do is swing over here and go to war with them real quick and turn them into a puppet. I may also have to take the Azores there, because that's a naval base they can use for amphibious landings in Europe. So those are probably the next things on the docket here. Let's go ahead, unpause it. Let's get things kind of rolling here, because we got to get all of our guys back. Now, what we also need to talk about, because now we got all this territory held by England, who's now our puppet, so they'll be managing all of that, so we don't have to worry about uprisings in there. We need to decide what other nations we want to go ahead and puppet. I have the Arabian Peninsula locked down pretty well, so I could probably keep that. I could probably puppet Afghanistan, but then it'll cut off Pakistan that we hold here, unless I can release Pakistan. I might definitely consider releasing Pakistan. What I'll have to do is go in here and see what kind of puppets I can create here. Soviet Union, Belarus, Ukraine, Romania, Hungary, Yugoslavia, Croatia. I'm not interested in puppeting any of those. Iraq, Syria. Nah, I think we can keep those. Lebanon, Israel, Palestine, Jordan, Egypt. You know what? Let's just go ahead and let's puppet Egypt. Okay, let's do that. Okay, so now Egypt is a puppet. And right now, Italy holds that American. Egypt wants to produce some Messerschmitt BF-109s. Alright, that's fine. Alright, let's see. Who else do we want to make puppets? Palestine, Saudi Arabia, Pakistan, yes. Yes, we want to make Pakistan a puppet. There, so that's another section of territory we're not going to have to worry about. Let's see, who else? Tuvan People's Republic, Kuwait, Oman, and Yemen. Okay. I guess that'll be alright. I would really love to puppet Afghanistan, but it's not letting me do it right now because it's still just occupied. It isn't owned, which is strange. Let's swing you back there. Yeah, because we had the MP units in this region to hold all this, so we can keep it. Because there's some strategic resources, particularly oil, in here that we want to have direct access to. So yeah, we'll keep all that. Alright, so you know, taking out Portugal, taking out the Azores, this kind of be the next step. Where's the fleet? There's the fleet. Okay. But the other thing that we need to start planning and doing and thinking about is going to be how we are going to get ourselves to the United States. Because we don't have... It's too far to just try and do an amphibious invasion across the Atlantic Ocean. So we're going to need something closer. So, province lost. Jeez. We should have something in the area. Something even closer than that. Oh, I guess that's the closest guy. He doesn't actually have enough supplies to attack. Okay. Oh, we can actually put this guy back on AI control. There we go. So this is what I was thinking. So I drew up a little plan here, what I'm calling Operation Northern Lights. So, what I want to do is I want to stage an area here for a small force to do an invasion of Iceland. And we'll fortify it as a forward operating base. Then do another invasion into Greenland. Again, fortify it, make it a forward operating base. It has a port, it'll need a lot of work. And then from there we can do an invasion, hopefully, of North America, coming into northern Canada most likely. The problem is, we don't have any ports in this region. There aren't any ports. The only real ports are here, but then there's no real way to get from here without doing another amphibious invasion. Or here, or here. These are the only ports. So, we might have to think about how that's going to work. But we need to at least get Iceland and Greenland to be able to get within range of North America. So, that's kind of what the next plan is. Alright, let's see. Third Fleet. You guys need to head back. Rebase them back up there. Stormtrooper tactics, and we also need to get our technology worked on. We need to increase the size of our navy, because we did get most of our ships that were being built done. All of our carriers are done. Our super heavy battleships are done. Our battleships are done. All of our cruisers. Everybody that I queued up to build is built. But I probably want to do some more. And we need more ground units and more air units and pretty much more everything. So I want to bring everybody back. Let's have them all rebase up. Interceptors. Interceptors, our strategic bombers, of which there's only one left. Bring everybody back. Our transports. Close support, which these guys were actually able to get reinforced. That's good. Alright, we don't need that. We don't need that. Let's bring them back. These guys, bring them all back. Base. More interceptors. And more interceptors. I don't think I can convert these guys to jets, which is kind of silly, but again, I don't know. Can I convert them to... I convert them to fighter bombers or interceptors? Let's see. Nope, we don't need an expanded air base. Interceptors are late war interceptors. Listing them as Mr. Smith BF-109 G6s, even though that looks like a P-51 Mustang. Alright, we got a bunch of heavy transports being constructed. Those will be useful. Let's see, what else do we want to start building? I need to build more ground units. We have these armored divisions being built. I don't care about industrial capacity. That's good. We'll want to build that. Let's just get some of that rolling. I don't think we really need the infrastructure too much. But let's start setting up some divisions. Alright, division headquarters, half tracks, self-propelled AA, armored cars, medium tank destroyers, kind of the standard structure, self-propelled artillery. We're going with mechanized infantry attachment and armor. I want 5 of these in parallel, 5 of these in serial. That's an entire army. Put in the queue. And then we're going to do the same thing we did before. We're going to make this mechanized infantry with armor attachments. An army of that. Now, what I do want is some more. Let's see, we can go with the piercing attack, 132. I want to go with some more, like, massive, super heavy divisions. Heavy TDs. Heavy artillery. Super heavy armor. There's mechanized infantry attachments. Yep, we want those. I'm going to do 1 core of those. Yeah, that's good for now. We need to build an absolute ton of jet fighters. Which apparently there isn't a picture of them. Me-262s. Oh, what's this? I'll punish the enemy. No, 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 no. Alright, where's the 3rd Fleet? Alright, you guys load up. Actually, can we just... not transport. Rebase. Just pile everybody up here. Alright, so... let's just knock guys off until... we see the little thing light up. Let us know that we have sufficient transport capacity. There we go. Alright, let's bring them all back. Rebase them. Alright, so we wanted to build a ton of jet fighters. I'm going to do a stack of 10, 2. And all this infrastructure we're going to slide to the bottom. There we go. Oh. That is not what I wanted to do. Let's see, we're gonna have to slide. See again. This is kind of silly to have to do it this way. I wish I could just drag it to where I wanted it. Yep, that will work. Okay. Just got another armored division. Oh, we can turn that battle plan off. Okay. So, twin engine fighters. These light bombers can get converted to medium bombers. That's what I would actually prefer. Light bomber to medium bomber. Light bomber to medium bomber. Let's actually push those to the top. Light bomber to medium bomber conversions. There we go. Okay. I wish the Japanese would do something about Burma. If they get really annoying, I might have to do something about Burma. Alright, now. More production. I want some more carriers. Let's say 6 more carriers. And I'm gonna want probably 6 more battleships. Okay, and We'll do 2 runs of 6 heavy cruisers. 1 run of 6 light cruisers. 1 run of 6 anti-aircraft cruisers. And we'll bump this up to 10, do 2 runs of 10 destroyers. Another massive increase to the size of the fleet. Which again, I think is going to be very necessary. Alright, where's the 3rd fleet? Alright, there's the 3rd fleet. Alright, so at this point, all we're really going to be doing is just getting our guys moved around, getting reorganized, getting ready to wipe out these little bits, take those over, and then getting prepared for the invasions here. So, at this point, there really isn't a lot to show. Let's actually just take all these interceptor guys and merge them up. There really just isn't a lot to the show right now other than troops moving all over the place. Close air supports. No, we're not going to change any of that. So what I'm probably going to do is pretty much just go ahead and end the episode here, even though it's a little early. And then run this off screen a little bit to get everything kind of reorganized and ready to go for the next phase of, things we're going to actually do. So, that's what we're going to do. I'm going to just go ahead. We're going to pause it here. We're going to end the episode here. And then when we come back, we will probably be ready to do the, these invasions, and then we'll take it from there. So, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.